Bob? The message is now part of and registered in your subconscious mind. Every time you say, see, hear, or think,
Bob?
that's your key phrase. It will trigger the entire message without your being aware of it. It will signal your subconscious mind, flashing a message.
Bob, 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 yeah. Bob, 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 yeah.
The subconscious will listen and absorb this message.
Exactly.
Pull your wallet out of your pants and praise Bob, praise Bob.
The feminist dupes of the conspiracy charge that not enough members are women. Bob would agree to that. Indeed, he would say there will never be enough women. But at least the ones we have are all woman. And Bob is all man, the James Bond of Zen masters, the most dashing religious leader of his time.
All right, everybody, welcome to the Bytes podcast. Let me see, can you hear me? Yay!
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's up, AJ? So I kind of threw that little surprise intro video in there. I wanted to introduce everybody to AJ 47 and her band Dirty Mop Water, which we just saw their little video. It's kind of cool, man. I figured it was cool. We watched it the other night and it was awesome. So yeah. So what's up, AJ?
Not much. I just had so much mac and cheese. I'm like, I'm so full of mac and cheese right now.
Oh, well, nothing wrong with mac and cheese. Let me see. So we've got some folks in the live chat. Let me throw some. I don't know can you see the chat? I know you're doing from phones. I don't know if you can see the live chat or whatever. I kind of brought it up on the screen, and it's kind of small there. It's kind of in front of you, which is kind of weird, but
I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then so I can also bring it up. Yeah, I can also bring it up on the side over here. So, yeah. But yeah. So, what's up, everybody? Glad to have you in the chat, man. First time with AJ for Bytes podcast. Welcome to the Bytes podcast. My name is Jeff T. If you do not know me, I do Front Row Radio on Front Row Radio and do a show called the Tuesday Pump Session every Tuesday night. And then we used to do this Bytes podcast. We did it for several 40. This is episode 44, so we did it like 43 weeks, and then we took a little hiatus, and me and AJ met back before Christmas, and she kind of hit me up and was like, "Hey, I see you do a podcast. I used to do a podcast," and so I wanted everybody to get a chance to meet AJ. Let's see, Jewel. Oh, what's up? What's up, Angie? I know who that is. But yeah, so. Yeah, you forgot about the chat. Yeah, come on. Can't forget about the chat. But yeah, so AJ, I want everybody to know a little stuff about you. I mean, you're a bass player.
I've been playing a little over a year now.
I got you. Cool. And obviously you're the bass player for Dirty Mop Water. And yeah, kick-ass little band I got to see. I wish that we had a video of your McRib song, but we don't really have that. So
I have some of us practicing it. I don't have any of us performing it though, other than like the live stream videos, but you'd have to fast forward through those to see it towards the end.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was kind of like my favorite song that that I got to see you guys do. What's up, Teresa? But yeah, so that was my favorite song that you guys did at the show that I got to come to. Myself, Angie, and Aaliyah came, and it was before Christmas, so it was at Meltdown Creative Works. Yeah, it was cool. That's a cool venue. Yeah, but cool, man. I'm so glad you're here, AJ. We finally got the show going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
what else did I want to talk about? Okay, so I was like, you are with PFR with promotions with
Mhm.
Alicia. Yeah, so you guys are honestly promoting bands in your area, which is kind of cool. You're putting together shows and different things, which is awesome around Bloomington and Peoria and all of that central Illinois, I guess. Yeah.
Mhm.
And that seems really cool. So that was another reason for us to connect because I love when people do cool shit. You know what I mean? And promote others. You're not just your own band. You're helping promote other people too. So that's pretty awesome. Yeah. Yeah. I think you're just an awesome person. Yeah.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
try to be, at least. I try.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to try. Just be yourself, and that's enough, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's all. Hey, just be yourself. That's what we got to be is ourself. And then, there you go. Yeah. But yeah. So awesome, man. It's let's see what they're saying. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, yeah.
Thank
So
you, Jake and Creepy.
yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. She is the best, man. I dig this chick, man. She's pretty cool. She's pretty fucking cool. And like I say, we connected, and I was thinking, yeah, we should do some cool shit together. You know what I mean? When she asked me about the podcast, it's been on hiatus. I think when I logged in for the first time, it's been since October. It was like 153 days or something since I've even logged into the account. So yeah, it's been a hot minute. You know what I mean? Almost. What's 180 days is 6 months. So yeah, that's long enough. It was time to bring it back and let's do some cool things together or whatever. So I think I wanted to. I'm going to do a screen share. So AJ and them have they have Dirty Mop Water has a page on YouTube. Of course, go follow that and whatever and subscribe. I think I just subscribed from this page, and I've already subscribed from my personal page, I think. But
Hell yeah.
yeah, so I think you're at 16 or 17 subscribers now. So we're going to keep growing that, I hope. But yeah, let's see. What I'm going to do is do a little screen share of their most recent show, which was kind of funny because AJ and I the other night when we were just doing a little screen test to see how we thought this might go or whatever. We were trying to decide what we were going to do with tonight's show because generally we try to keep these things around 45 minutes, an hour. People start losing interest and falling away and going to sleep, nodding off. Hopefully you don't nod off with us, but I mean, we're going to be silly and do cool shit. And, yeah, so she was like, this show that I brought it up on a screen share just to test it out and see what we thought and how it looked or whatever. And she was like, well, this one, we didn't even get to do a sound check because something crazy was happening. So, and then, yeah. So anyway, I think I'm bringing up the right show. Hey, Aaliyah. So Aaliyah's popped in. But,
And
yeah,
I didn't have a bass amp, so I was like scrambling trying to find someone else that did. And I was like, oh no, how am I going to sound? And I think, honestly, this is my favorite live recording other than maybe my birthday show. My birthday show and our 1 year show. Those are probably my favorite sets that we've done. My birthday one didn't have McRib on it, but this one does. The new one, that one has McRib on it, and that's the one I'm most excited for.
Okay, well maybe we'll try to fast forward and get toward that because I didn't tell you that I was going to do this, but Everfelt is a Southern Illinois band and they play St. Louis, Illinois, Bloomington. They've been to Night Shop a couple of times, etc. around Bloomington and stuff, and they had a new music video. I would like to play it tonight.
Yes,
and just do a reaction to that one. And then also a friend of mine out of Austria, Vienna, Austria, Black Marine, she's amazing. And her and a band out of West Virginia called MS The American, West Virginia, North Georgia, they're split in half there. One of the guys lives in North Georgia, the other guy lives in West Virginia. But yeah, so they did a collab video and song together from across the Atlantic, and it's a pretty cool video. I'd like to kind of push it tonight too, and then we'll try to see how that goes. We didn't really test that stuff out the other night, but I DVR'd them today so I can play them tonight, and hopefully the sound will be good. I'm not too sure when we do the screen share for the YouTube how the sound may fade in and out or something. We kind of stopped doing that because it was doing a little fade in and out. So if you guys in the live chat, yeah. So we punk. Thanks. Yeah. Born punk. Yeah. But yeah, so if the sound fades in and out, you guys just let us know in the live chat, and we'll drop out of that if the sound quality is not good or whatever. Because I honestly want to do Dirty Mop Water a lot of justice because they are a cool punk band out of Peoria, Illinois, based in Bloomington, Peoria area, Central Illinois, let's say. And yeah, I want to do you guys some justice. So yeah, let's do the screen share real quick. It should move me and you to the side, AJ, and then we'll see. Let me do this. So if I look crazy, it's because I'm screen sharing. Let's share the screen. Yeah, I have it right here. I hope this is the right show. It's the Full Meltdown Creative Works. Was that the show that we did the other night, AJ?
I think so.
Let's see. Is that?
It was February 21st, I think.
Yep, 2/21/26. So this should be it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So let me come back to the studio. I'm going to hit play right here, and then I may pop back over here and fast forward. We're just going to watch a couple minutes of it and see how the sound and stuff is.
I think I've seen you at the video. Bring this shit in there. Matter of fact, I got stuff for you right now. I got some produce that has to go to this. So you guys gonna start taking produce in.
Thank you, Marty, for coming up here and talking with us about that. It's a very important thing that I think a lot of people need to be more aware of and mindful of, especially in these things and struggles. So without further ado, or maybe a little bit more maybe, we're gonna have Dirty Mop Water, and yeah, I have something, but I'm really high and I forgot. So enjoy it. Happy birthday, Pia.
Jump scare.
Okay, let's get this shit started.
I love seeing artists on TV. It's kind of cool, guys.
The Dirty Mop Water.
My music is
That's the same band.
This is probably why the show is my favorite, especially as like a stand-up comedian. It's just the random funny stuff. It's my favorite.
Kind of cool to check it out loud.
The Dirty Mop Water from Bloomington, near Peoria. Thanks for coming out. Supporting the local causes. Let's get this shit started.
It's so weird watching myself perform, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think it's about nice. Yeah. Those are cool ass boots too, by the way.
Thank you. My husband bought them for me. I saw them online and I was like, oh, these are kind of cool. And then like a week later, they showed up in the mail.
Yeah.
It's probably one of my favorite songs that we play. This one and maybe Friday nights because I play that one sitting down. Oh, yep, there we go.
Oh, it's time. Yeah. Well, we're just going to let it play now.
Thank you, Creepy. I love explaining to people what I mean when I say I play bass like sideways on the floor, because then I show them like photos and videos and it's just this and they always think it's something like extravagant and weird, and I'm like, no, I'm literally just sitting on the floor playing my bass sideways.
I would take the be ungovernable. Yeah.
That's my favorite quote I've been saying.
Yeah.
Be feral, be ungovernable.
Oh, shit.
Don't practice, be ungovernable.
Yeah, that's right.
Also, Creepy, I just got your text. I have Steve on my lap. I don't know if you guys can see his little head in the box.
I just love punk music, man. It's fucking man.
Oh, bye, Steve. I think they're chasing a fly. They've been very wide-eyed recently.
Diddly doo. We're going to come back up. Let me hit stop on that real quick. Okay, yeah. What's up, Watson, man? Daggum, bro. Hadn't seen it. It's been a minute, right? So this is Watson. He's He's out of Tampa, Florida, man. He's also another artist. We have a lot of artists like to pass through, man, and come and share the love. Yeah, cool shit, man. I dig it. I dig it, AJ. So yeah, you just dropped on the floor and started playing. I'm like, dang, what the hell? I
They
don't
always
remember.
go so fast between songs. I don't
it
have
was
enough
so-
time to like get down on the ground, so I just kind of flop on the ground and
Walk your ass down and go with it, right? Yeah, that was kind of cool. I don't. Did you do that at the Christmas show? I don't remember that.
Mhm. I
You may
did, yeah.
have. You may have. There was a pretty big crowd there for that one. So that was pretty fun. There was a decent crowd there. That's a pretty cool venue too. So people should
Yeah.
know. Yeah, thanks, Watson, man. Yeah, his band's called 7 Days a Minute. He's out of
Huh.
Tampa, Florida. And yeah, cool guy, man. Yeah, man, we're gonna try to bring it back. I don't know if we'll do every week anymore, but maybe a couple times a month and just kind of ease back in and see how it goes. I don't know. It just depends on what everybody thinks and how it goes, you know. But AJ, she's a we were just looking at her band. It's called Dirty Mop Water. They're out of Bloomington, Peoria, Illinois. You live in Peoria, but the band's based in Bloomington. Is that right?
Yeah.
I don't want to get it wrong, but yeah, I think I saw where the band's kind of based in Bloomington. Bloomington's a cool ass fucking city for rock music, man. They have a great rock scene there. It has moved around a little bit. Now they're at Meltdown Creative Works, which is like in the back of a t-shirt printing business, which is freaking cool as hell, man. I mean, this guy prints t-shirts and stuff like that, and then saw an opening for a need for bands to have a place to play, and opened up his back room. And then yeah, it's really cool, man. I appreciate when people do stuff like that. So big shout out to Meltdown Creative Works and Dirty Mop Water for letting AJ come on and chill with me and let's do a podcast. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Which I don't think they could have stopped her because she's ungovernable, but anyway. Yeah, and the cool part about punk music is the songs are kind of short, right? I mean, it's like, you know, less than 3 minutes usually, and you guys are kicking ass. I wish I should have done my homework and figured out the timestamp for like McRib, and then we could have fast forwarded to that. And yeah, but yeah, so I want to I guess I want to do Everfelt song. Is there anything you want to talk about at all, AJ? I mean, fuck, this is anything you got to say? I mean, spit it out, girl.
I don't know. I'm a yapper. I can yap about anything, anytime.
I understand. That's what we're here for. Yeah. I know. I've been watching you on Facebook. You had a rough night the other night. I was like, man, I felt so bad for you. I'm like, man, she was up like all night, man, and posting different things. And I was like, man, this poor girl. You know what I mean? Like, and
I was going through it. There was just a lot going on, a lot of people just not being very cool. And I was like, you know what? I've been quiet for a while. I feel like I should maybe speak my mind. And I had a lot of people reaching out to me, messaging me, and like even in person being like, dude, I'm so glad you said what you said. Like, someone needed to say it, everyone needed to hear it. And I was like, I know. That's exactly why I said what I said.
Yeah, sometimes let's Jake say speak your truth. Yeah, I mean, always look, yeah, I mean, so what is he calling you? What is that?
It means queen and king. It's for the LGBT community.
Queen, yeah,
like
so
gender neutral stuff.
I haven't heard that. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I haven't heard that before. You would think. I mean, my best friends are a gay duet team band out of Virginia. I haven't heard that one though. Queen. Okay.
I just learned that one from some of my best friends, Jake and Bryn. They called me that, and I was like, "What does that mean?" And they told me, and I was like, "I'm stealing that. That's funny. I like that word. I'm stealing."
Stolen. Yeah, we're gonna coin that. Stolen. That's yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, you okay? Hold on. I can't come to Peoria and give the Heimlich, so yeah. But yeah, so let's do Everfelt. So this song, honestly, Everfelt's a cool ass band. They're out of Southern Illinois. The first time I ever saw them was at Night Shop in Bloomington. I've seen them there twice. I've been up and seen them in St. Louis once. And the actual taping of this music video, I came up and was in Bloomington or Leroy for a visit, and south, and I got to hang out a little while. I thought I was going to make it into the video, but it kind of took too long for all the taping.
Aw.
Taking too long, and I had to come back to Georgia. I live 13 hours away from there, so I had work the next day, and I couldn't really. I wanted to stay and be a part of it, and I just couldn't. And they did film a couple of clips for me, but they didn't really make the show. So name dropped by a famous person. Yeah. Yeah, shit. Okay, but
Most famous person I've been called out by was the Slim Jim Facebook page, or no, it was Jack Links.
Oh, Jack Links. Yeah.
I'm still riding that high. I've been acknowledged by Jack Links on Facebook publicly.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. So that's a claim to fame. Yeah.
Beef jerky queen over here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Or no, beef jerky queen.
Yeah, queen. Yeah, there we go. It's the queen. But yeah, so I want to do this video for everybody. This is actually Everfelt. They're an Illinois band. This is their first ever official music video. It's really cool. It was really done well. The production team did great. It's really professionally done. And the cool thing about it is Searchlight Studios did it for them for free because they believe in their music. And they're trying to break into the music business and do some music videos and things. So I think that they felt like if they clinged on to a band that was really good, that they believed in what they were doing and thought and enjoyed their music themselves, that if they were able to do that, then maybe some other bands would pick up on them and let them do some stuff. So also this studio is going to come. We're doing a show in September in Nashville, Tennessee with Everfelt, the Rising Fall out of Chicago, and a local band out of Nashville, Tennessee that I'm organizing for Front Row Radio. And those guys are going to come and do the video and photography for there. And also Junior Reachers coming over from Colorado are going to do some photography and stuff too. So it should be freaking sick, man, But yeah, so let's do Everfelt. This is Stranger, man. This is their brand new album came out. It's called Stirring to Wake. And they're actually pulling it back off. And I'm not going to, they're supposed to be making some announcements soon. But anyway, we're going to do this video for Stranger, and I hope you like it, man. I think
I'm
you will.
excited.
Yeah, and so it's kind of a psychedelic stoner rock, super sick guitars, very cinematic music. So here we go.
Fuck with it so far?
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
Beneath the fragile land this stranger beneath this stranger.
drifting in flames are stirring to wake from this earth of sleep. Commit the murder, swallow the light sail, must die to crawling further. This stranger seems to say, waking to be the stranger, stranger beneath this vague sound, waking to be the stranger, waiting in me till waking now.
Video goes hard.
One stranger pretending to be this stranger in me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I misspoke. That's Archlight Studios, not Searchlight. Archlight Studios. They're but anyway, that's the videographer that created that. That was actually in Southern Illinois, filmed in Southern Illinois at a retired coal mine. Yeah, so that was the elevator for the coal mine right there that was filmed inside. Really cool, man. It was a cool spot. I got to chill and hang out with them and see the video being made. Very, very cool, man. Yeah. And,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
Yeah, they did a great job with that thing, and the song is honestly great, man. That's a fantastic band, you guys. There's a lot of great music, man, out of Illinois. There's a lot of great music out of Illinois. Shout out some of the bands you know up there. I know that when I went up, I saw. Let me think who I saw.
We've had so many play.
Yeah, there's. I was trying to think of some of them that I've seen up there. Johnny North. He's in like a couple of different bands, right?
He's got Infect. He just joined not too long ago. He's their bassist, and he does Assassinator all by himself.
That's right. That's his solo project, right?
Yeah.
I love his work in both bands. I've seen him perform twice now, and he's fucking fantastic. He's a baller musician for sure.
Yes, no, he's fantastic. And I was trying to think there was a couple of other bands that was there. What was the guys that? Oh Lord, man, they played. They had the female pianist, singer, the black girl, and they don't have any music yet. It was recorded. Shoot, man, they got like
I think Acme Heartbreak.
That's them. Yes, yeah, I love that band, man. They're so fantastic. They got to get some music recorded so I can play them on the radio and stuff, man.
Yeah.
I love their whole vibe, man. And the one big guy that was wearing the overalls, he's just like a showman. You know what I mean? He always had these crazy looks on his face and stuff. It was kind of cool. Matt, what's up, brother, man? All the way from Las Vegas, Nevada. Matt's chill and coming on to the show. He's always been a staple on Soundbites podcast. And yeah, man, good to see you, Matt. Yeah, man. And let's see what Creepy Camp said, talking about, I wonder if we can get a permit to record in the old dog food factory in Bartonville. So, you know, I mean, so the deal about stuff like that is if you know who owns it. So just so happened that Danny Furlong, the guy that's the drummer for Everfelt, happened to know or meet the owner of that old coal mine hit and asked him for permission, and they went and unlocked it for him and everything. There wasn't really any permits or anything needed for there because it was a really rural area or whatever. But if you just know who owns it, sometimes maybe you could ask, and you know what I mean. And or maybe you could sneak in there and do some crap, and you know what I mean. Like, yeah, I'm all about guerrilla advertising and stuff, man. Don't think I won't pop up on a billboard and spray paint some shit on there about my show in September. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we'll hijack some billboards and some water towers and shit. Don't fuck with me. Punk as fuck, bro.
One of my favorite hobbies is urbexing. Like exploring abandoned buildings, and there's a lot around. If you just look, they're everywhere. I went on a drive with two of my best friends yesterday, and we found maybe three places just on an hour-long drive, just a straight shot out of town. We found like 3 buildings. One of them I wasn't sure about, so we didn't go in or anything. But we did go into 2 of them, and they were pretty cool. I got a road sign. We got some like house decorations for them, just because like there was just a bunch of crap just in the middle of some overgrown grass, and it was all like broken and dirty and covered in mud. So we were like, you know, you're coming home with me.
Yeah, so see, I'm kind of like the same way. I mean, I didn't know. So you got a term for it. You call it urbexing, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, urban exploring.
Okay, yeah. So we do what we used to call it rucking or whatever, just hiking in town and just checking out. There's a whole nother kitty, yeah. But we would just hike in downtown areas, me and my friends, and explore different things. Generally, we weren't like going into you know, I guess abandoned buildings or anything, but just checking out murals and doing photos, and you know what I mean. So you can like get some of the coolest ass photo shoots and stuff like that in crazy places. Like I want to say there's a place in downtown Bloomington near the hockey arena where the Bisons play. That there's like a local artist, a welder, that she like does all these like welded. I think it's a female that. Anyway, they do a lot of welded sculptures and different things. So like they turned like a crane into like a big dinosaur and stuff. I mean, you know what I mean? So there's just like
cool I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It's like an overpass. If you go over, you can look to your right or to your left and see like the crane. Looks like it's got a dinosaur head. And then if you go down there, there's like all this other cool stuff down there, all these different sculptures and stuff that they've done, and paintings and murals and different things. So yeah, that was cool. I went down there and did some photography one time when I was in Bloomington. I like to check out stuff like that. You know, people go to places and visit places a lot and never really get a feel for the place because you go to all the tourist spots. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm like you. Let's go check out some tore up, broke down stuff. You know what I mean? Let's go check out some walk downtown and, you know, see who we got. Oh, what's up, brother? That's Eric's on the house. 3 bands project in the house.
Hello.
Yeah, and so that's our Canadian friend. He's he's got 3 bands that he's a part of. He calls the 3 bands project. Canning Gun, Chuck No Risk, and good Lord, man, it's been so long since you released from the other one, I don't remember. But yeah, and he steady makes music and releases on Front Row Radio. I need to get you guys back into the loop on Front Row Radio and play some of y'all's music again. It's been a minute. I'm trying to remember when I played you guys last. I know I have some of your music in my library now, so I just need to play some. I need to play some Dirty Mop Water this week, maybe. But
hell yeah.
Yeah, I usually put my shows together on the weekend, but I'll probably be doing some driving and stuff this weekend, so I may not have to start working on it a little sooner, or put it together on Monday and sling it together really fast. But yeah, that's very
good
cool.
News. Dirty Mop Water, we're gonna be recording some new stuff sometime soonish, and we are going to be putting both my songs that I wrote on there as well, Title One and McRib, and I'm especially excited for McRib. I really want to get that recorded so I can like show people instead
Yeah.
of just being like, oh, here's a recording from from practice where I
Yeah,
missed
that's
like
right.
3
Yeah,
lines.
it's cool though. And what's cool about my position at the radio station stuff is sometimes like just for instance, Watson from 7 Days a Minute or Three Bands Project, Chuck No Risk, or some of those bands. Sometimes they'll send me like rough mixes, you know what I mean? And what do you think, dude? And I'm like, man, I don't know, bro. Why are you asking me? You know what I mean? But I do listen to a lot of music, and it's kind of cool to be in a position where people ask me stuff like that. But yeah, I dig McRib. You know what I mean? I like that song, man. I saw it before Christmas and at the show at Meltdown, and it was awesome. So I hope you guys do. I hope you do get it recorded. It was kind of cool. It was my favorite part of the show, honestly. Yeah.
That one, I don't remember I think it was that show. Before I started the song, I was like, raise your hand if you enjoy a McRib, and one person raised their hand, and then after I was talking to them, and it turns out they thought I said Big Mac, so they did not in fact raise their hand for the McRib. They raised their hand for the Big Mac, and I categorize that as blasphemy. I was not talking about the Big Mac. I was not talking about the Filet-O-Fish. I was not talking about the McChicken. The McRib.
Not the
McRib.
McDouble, not none of that. Yeah, and it's kind of crazy because I think I read somewhere where the McRib you can just like leave it sitting and it'll last forever. I mean, it might live longer than all of us.
Oh, did you hear? There was a lawsuit against McDonald's like recently because the McRib doesn't actually include like rib meat. It has pork shoulder.
Right.
It's made of pork shoulder, but it's not actually made of like rib meat. So it's technically a mixed shoulder if we want to be technical.
Yeah, but they don't really advertise it as a rib. It's just called the McRib. You know what I mean? So I guess people are silly. They'll sue for any damn thing. I'm thinking to myself, well, it's not like they say, hey, this is a rib sandwich. They say, no, this is the McRib. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, welcome to McDonald's and try our McRib, our new rib sandwich. You know what I mean? No, it's just the McRib. Yeah,
it's the way you phrase it.
Yeah, it's just a silly name. You know what I mean? They're not telling you that it's a rib. I mean, obviously, look at it and see it's not a fucking rib. You know what I mean?
Like the Red Bull gives you wings thing. That's why they have like a bunch of eyes in wings instead of just one, because somebody sued them and said, well, Red Bull doesn't actually give you wings. So they had to change their slogan because they got sued, and the guy who sued them won because it was technically false advertising.
That's damn
dumb, but it's
honestly, like, honestly, people are just sue for anything. But I guess when that just gives you wings, instead of wings, we should sue them again. Bro, I thought I had 17 wings instead of one. Shit. I don't know.
One free chicken wing with every Red Bull purchase.
I do like Red Bull. I usually, if I'm doing something crazy like an all-night drive or something, I'll drink a couple of Red Bulls usually. I try to stay away from energy drinks these days, but they get me too hyped. But if I'm doing something crazy like an all-night drive, what's he say? The Mac Dojo. But yeah, so let's do the Black Marine song. So this is Black Marine, Emmett's the American, and honestly, some of my favorite people in the world. Marina is one of my better friends in the world. She lives all the way in Vienna, Austria. It's hard to say that I've never met her in person, but we're fantastic friends. We met online. We've talked on the phone. We've done radio interviews. She's a avant-garde pianist, composer, and her music is usually really dark and cinematic, and her music is more made toward maybe movies and television series, that kind of stuff, generally speaking. But but she's honestly, I've done 3 music videos with her, and so she let me be a part of 3 different music videos. I just recorded clips of myself wearing makeup the way she wanted me to wear, and clothing the way she wanted me to do, and then I sent her these clips, and then she just created music videos out of it, and we played them on here before, those particular videos. But this is a new music video that they created. This song is called Call Me Anytime, which is a fantastic song.
I saw you share it, I think, on Facebook.
Yes, and I try to share everybody's stuff that I can. If I see something new come out, I'll try to share it. If I see you posting some cool shit, I'll probably try to share it. Facebook really punishes us for oversharing stuff sometimes. Facebook wants you to create original content. So rather than sharing other people's posts, sometimes maybe screenshot them. Just a way to work around on Facebook is, create your own post about it. Copy their link, move it to your own post, create your own post or something like that, and then you don't get penalized for sharing somebody else's, and it becomes your original content, and you're still sharing their link or whatever to their songs or whatever. But so you'll see me do stuff like that too. But generally, I will share different things. I mean, it's Facebook is us, and it's kind of hard to operate on Facebook. At times, I hate it, but always trying to learn how to stay ahead of their crap, you know what I mean, and beat them up and defeat their weird stuff that they do. But
I got like banned a while ago, not like banned, but I got banned from liking anyone's post because it said I was like spamming.
Yeah, you spam like or something.
Yeah, but I only liked maybe 3 posts before it was like, that's too many.
Yeah, I don't know why. Honestly, I've never hardly been banned from very much stuff. I did get banned from liking posts and stuff one time, and what happened is I went onto a live video, and they were like, "Hey, run it up, man! Hit the like thing, you know what I mean?" So I like hit a bunch of hearts or something on there, and then when I left out of the live chat and went and tried to like something else, it was like, "No, buddy, you're done." You know what I mean? So I'm like, "Yeah, I guess so. Okay, whatever." And it seems weird that they want you to share and discuss and whatever, and then they penalize you for it. You know what I mean? But I guess in some ways they're trying to get you to create original stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I'm not in love with them. But let's see. Let's do a Black Marine. So this is Call Me Anytime. This is Black Marine featuring MX the American. It's a transatlantic collaboration. So one of the bands is in the U.S., the other band is in Europe, in Vienna, Austria, and and they made some fantastic music. I think this song is nominated for some awards at the ISSA. I know that MX the American has a song that's been nominated for the ISSA. My radio show has been nominated for the ISSA. So so hopefully quite a few of us will be hanging out in Atlanta together. I think Marina is coming from Vienna. I finally get to meet her in person in Atlanta in August. That will be awesome. We've been friends for like 3 years, you know what I mean? So that would be cool to get to meet her in face-to-face finally. But let's do their song. And I hope you like this one. This is a little different than what we watched before, but it's a collaborative effort of MX the American. I don't know if you guys have ever heard them, but they're a little bit metal, a little bit rap. So they're a blend of some music. It's a really cool style for those guys. And then Marina is, of course, like I said before, cinematic, kind of theatrical, more leaning toward making maybe soundtracks for movies and TV series and intros and stuff like that. But her music, this is honestly a great song. It's called Call Me Anytime, which is also kind of a poignant phrase, you know what I mean? Like, if you're in trouble, call me anytime, you know what I mean, or whatever. But so this is Black Marine, MX the American collaborative effort, Call Me Anytime.
Hell yeah.
Sparking nights, dark room feels
I like it. I fuck with it.
It's pretty cool, right? And so they'll do. There's a little
Alright, so get over
behind
here,
the
we'll do
scenes
that.
reel right here. So
1, 2, 3, 4. Call me
I actually
anytime.
filmed that. But yeah, so the little part with Emmett's the American at the mic doing that, I actually filmed that part. That was kind of cool.
Huh.
I got to go to the studio. My first ever time being in an actual recording studio. I got to go hang out with those guys and do a recording on a song with them. Did a spoken word intro to Aphrodite's Sigh, which is, man, that song hit Spotify on February the 23rd and got like 10,000 streams in just 3-4 days. Like, I mean,
Damn.
crazy. Yeah. So I don't know how many streams it has now, but really cool that I got to be a part of that. And then we did some filming while I was there, some photos and stuff while I was up there, and sent them all to Marina so that she could put that video together, which was kind of cool. I got to film some of that. And they did some of their own filming at home and wherever they were. And and then of course, pretty cool stuff, man. I get to be part of a cool stuff, man. I just feel so blessed in my life. You know what I mean? I meet cool people. I get to hang around with creative people like AJ. Somehow or another, I keep getting lucky and having beautiful women that want to come and do podcasts with me. So that's honestly really cool. Yeah. Or queens. Yeah. Beautiful queen. I got this beautiful queen wants to do a podcast with me. That's kind of cool. But yeah.
I'm scared my cat's gonna like knock my phone over. She's like right behind it.
Oh, so do you have? I was gonna ask how you had that set up because I know you do it from a phone. Do you have it set up on like a tripod or something, or?
I have it. This is my table, and this is a donut scented candle, and that's what's holding up my phone.
Okay, so it's just.
And this.
I got you. We need to get you one of these little tripod things that holds it. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
I had one somewhere, but when I moved into my apartment, it just got lost in the void, and I was like, I'll make do.
That's right. Hey, sometimes, I mean, I do the same thing. I've got to actually, I mean, which I've got a camera and I'm on a laptop or whatever, so I've got a camera and everything set up there, and this big cool microphone, you know, all this weird stuff that I do for radio or whatever. But I have a ring light and some other stuff back there that I can put my cell phone in and do, you know, little photo shoots. I usually do a lot of stuff right here because this is all about. Hold on, let me see. Where's it at? Yeah, hold on. Watch this. Watch this. This is really cool. So you guys got to see this, like.
Ooh, the whiteboard.
What is that one?
Ooh, that's our set list. Yep, there's McRib.
Yeah, and so I grabbed that from you guys, remember? And yeah, so that's my deal when I go to shows out of town and meet new cool people. I usually try to get a set list from somebody if I can. Hey, kitty. But yeah, I try to kitty pretty. Yeah, I like to collect set lists, especially cool ones like your guys's was handwritten and had the date and Merry Meltdown or what was it? The
Merry Mayhem.
Merry Mayhem at Meltdown Creative Works in Bloomington. Yeah, and very cool. 12, 20, 25. That's really awesome. And I like the handwritten ones and stuff. And usually I try to get them autographed or something too. But I thought I got you guys to sign them, but maybe we didn't.
I don't think we did.
No, and then it was a different band that had. Let me see who the other band was. I got 2 set lists that night. Anyway, yeah, it's a lot of fun, man. I like to do that, and so I usually collect things like that. And my whole wall's plastered with those different little shows that I've been to. You know, some of them I had a hand in somehow. You know what I mean? And some of them I just was there and got to meet cool people, creative people, and yeah. Appreciate you, AJ. Man, you're badass, man. I appreciate you for coming on and helping with the podcast. What do you think?
Hell yeah. It's exciting. I haven't done my podcast in like 2-3 years almost. I was itching to get back into it, but I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it. And I feel like this is a nice little restart, a nice reintroduction into the podcast life.
Yeah, just Yeah, I mean it's pretty chill. I like to, generally I'm supporting music of some type. The podcast usually has been about uh, doing music videos or something along those lines. Sometimes we just play music or whatever. It just just whatever we want it to be about each week, And you and I can talk behind the scenes, figure out what we're going to do next week, or when we do our next one or whatever. And if you have bands or something that you want to help push and promote, and somebody's created a music video that you know about that you want to push out there, or something cool that somebody's doing, fuck man, well, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what
Hell
I'm
yeah.
about. I feel like a rising tide raises all the boats, and if one of us is doing good, then everybody that we have in our circuit is doing good. You know what I mean? So let's bring everybody with us that we can. That's the big deal for me. Uh,
Yeah.
and I've been blessed that it's worked out in my favor. That my tide seems to be always rising. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem like it's hardly ever ebbing. There's an ebb and flow to the life in general, but normally it feels like my tide is just steady coming in and coming in and coming in, and so I'm just trying to bring as many people as I can with me and have fun doing it. And
Yeah.
yeah, and I know that's what you're up to too, because obviously you're with PFR, helping promote other bands. You know what I mean? So very cool stuff, man, in my opinion. So that's why I think we hit it off, and you're honestly good people, and yeah, cool people.
Hell
And
yeah.
yeah, so thanks everybody for tuning in to the Sound Bites podcast. We're about 59 minutes. We're gonna end it right in. Yeah, what's he say? You always support Hermano. Yeah, Eric, we love you, brother. Matt, everybody that showed up, man. Your band, was that your band that showed up in here, Jake? And who all was here? We didn't shout out your bandmates. Let's do that real quick.
Oh yeah. My singer and guitarist, there's Sunny. My drummer John, my adopted dads. That's actually a whole other funny story for the next podcast if y'all want to tune in for that one.
Yeah, of course. Hell yeah. Yeah, see, already coming up with ideas, and I like the Mr. Burns little evil.
I call it my evil business hands.
That's the evil business hands, the Mr. Burns from the Simpsons. Yeah.
What I do when I want my husband to take me out to a restaurant.
Oh yeah, or when you want some new boots, you'll be like, honey, these boots
You hear
are
that,
really
Noah? My new boot pants.
Yeah, these boots. Hey, honey, these boots are really cool. Yeah.
I wish I had some new boots.
Yeah, some black ones this time. Yeah.
I wish someone would buy me some new boots.
What's up, Noah, brother? Thanks for letting your wife come on and hang with me for a little while, man. I know.
Steven.
Yeah, it's kind of cool to I mean, she's putting herself out there, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate you for letting her do it, man. Yeah, very cool.
He's
I mean,
very supportive of everything I do. I'm very grateful.
Time is important. You know what I mean? Time is the one asset that we have that we spend we can't get back. So how we spend our time is very important. Generally speaking, the older you get, the more you'll start realizing that. How old are you, AJ? You're
I'm
not
23.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So you're still really young. As you start getting a little older, you'll start realizing how important time is, and where you're spending it at, and who you're investing in, and all that kind of stuff becomes more and more important to you. But honestly, I would rather spend my time supporting musicians, creative people, artists in general. I mean, it doesn't even have to be a musician, honestly. I mean, just artists in general. And yeah, if I can do that and that be my legacy, yeah, you know what I mean. So, but love you guys, man. Love you guys. Thanks, AJ, for coming on and being cool. And yeah, let's do it again.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll plot for next time.
So we already have a little bit of a plan. We just need to come up with a couple of songs, or a couple. Maybe next time I'll do the song that I'm a part of with MSC American. It has a little AI video that come with it. It's kind of cool. Yeah. Imagine being part of a song that hit like 10,000 streams in like 3 days, man. That's freaking crazy, dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's freaking crazy and sick. I don't even know. I don't know what to say about it. It's just kind of cool to be invited to be a part of it, and get to go and see an actual recording studio, a real life recording studio, and see how the production side of everything works. I've always done radio and hung out with bands and helped organize some shows and seen that end of things, and that's pretty complicated. doing radio is kind of complicated. I know you guys, what creating music's kind of complicated. I mean, it's not like it just I mean, sometimes things just come together, you know what I mean? But generally you have to
A lot of
practice.
brain power.
Yeah, you have to practice. You have to put some things together. You come up with a piece, they come up with a piece, and then you guys send it back and forth, and it starts having to compute and fit, and, you know what I mean, et cetera. You know, I don't know how you guys' methods work. We'll talk about that some probably in the future too. But
Yeah. It's a
yeah,
lot of work and it's a lot of effort, but I'm completely happy to say that, I mean, it's all made by us, you know. It's all made with human brains, human minds, human creativity, just mind, body, and spirit, kind of
right.
like in an audio file.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the best part. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not digging the big AI stuff a lot. I get where it's got some positives, but it's also got a lot of negatives, and I'm not super into that side of things. I try to avoid it as much as I can, but
I straight up block people over it. If I see
yeah,
any AI art, AI music, I'm like, blocked, not
yeah,
supporting.
right. This day and time, there's so much of it that it's honestly, I get submissions to the radio station. I just have to run it through an app sometimes to figure out. I mean, some things it's getting really complicated, really hard to catch some of it. Uh, Especially in different genres of music. So like I've been getting a lot of rap. I've been getting a lot of rap and R&B stuff lately, and some EDM stuff. And I'm like, I don't know how to detect. You know what I'm saying? Like on this metal music, I can kind of easily detect, you know, voices, and I'm so used to it. It's the genre that I play and listen to the most, or whatever. But yeah, then all of a sudden I'm getting EDM and DJ Skyfire and King of Bass and some people like that, and autistic DJs and creators are creating this fantastic music. DJ Skyfire is out of LA. She's autistic. She's nonverbal, so she
Yeah,
uses her
you played her songs on one of your last shows.
Yes, yeah, she uses her music as her way of communicating with us. You know what I mean? And she's went and she's doing a lot of Christian stuff now too. And then her and King of Bass, I connected with both of those. They were both autistic creators that had collabed together on some things, and now I'm getting music from kind of both of them, which is kind of cool, really cool. But
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
And then that's opened the door for now. I'm getting a lot of music from rappers and stuff, and I'm like, well, I don't know where all you guys are coming from all of a sudden, you know. But so my radio station is kind of morphing, and my show's kind of morphing a little bit, which I've always been multi-genre. But yeah, but I'm having a little difficulty understanding what of it is real, what of it's AI. You know, is this AI stuff? I don't really know. Rappers and stuff use a lot of auto tune and things, so it's really hard for me to go, oh, what is this? You know what I mean? But
yeah. In PFR, we get a lot of people trying to submit AI flyers for us to share, and we're straight up like, no. Like, if it's AI generated, like, we're not supporting it. Like, we're very strictly, like, people-centered. Because, like,
I get
like,
that.
it's not real art, it's not real music if it didn't come from someone.
Right, and I get that totally. And doing AI, most of the time, the AI machines have really stole other people's art. You know what I mean? Because that's how it learned to do what it does, is by scanning the internet and by looking at all this different stuff, and then see, well, this is the stuff that's going on. So let's take and imitate that, and let's create this with it. You know, that's what AI is doing with music and everything, which is kind of sucky in some ways. I hope it makes us better in some ways eventually. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know what it's going to do. The fact of the matter is it's here and it's not going anywhere. You know what I mean? But I don't have
AI is kind of one of my biggest motivators to make music, is like, I want to overpower it, you know, like,
yeah.
Screw the computer generated garbage. Like,
Right.
My hands don't work. Like, I have disabilities that affect my muscles and my joints, and that's actually why I play bass sideways, is because sometimes I physically cannot, like, wrap my hand around the fretboard or, like, hold a pick. Like, I can't physically play my instrument, and somehow, some way, I'm still able to create music even though my literal hands do not work.
Right. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, it is kind of sucky to think that people. It's a shortcut, and I get it. I mean, I know. Once again, what we were just talking about before, time is important. It's the one asset that you have. That once you've spent it, you don't get it back. It's either a memory, or you know, it's become something. I mean, you may still retain it somehow, but the time is gone. You don't get it back. So this hour,
I'd rather
that
spend it creating.
yeah, and so this hour that you and I just spent together, this is an hour that we chose to spend with one another and all of the people that are tuned in and watching and may watch later or whatever. But yeah, I mean, this was an hour of our life. You know what I mean? That we just gave, we gave to each other. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a gift. But I get it
Yeah.
that you only have so many hours in a day, and people work full-time jobs. They do different things. So I kind of get the AI flyers a little bit, but I'm not happy about them. I see them a lot on Facebook. I do see it a lot. Yeah, and I see, and it seems like a cheapy way to get out of, to do or whatever. I don't
And
know.
if anybody relevant is listening, I do make flyers for free. I never
Yeah,
charge
see?
for my
Yeah,
flyers. Come to me. If you
yeah,
want a crappy flyer, come to me, not AI. I
yeah.
can do it, and I don't take up a gallon of water.
Right. Yeah, really. And so what did you think about my the thumbnail for the show and everything that I did? I mean, so I do my own stuff like that too.
I
A little
liked it. I liked how it looked like I was about to like swing at you with my bass.
Yeah, and then I did that intentionally, and then I had this kind of crazy look like "hurt me, baby," you know what I mean? Like, yeah, do it, yeah, yeah. I kind of chose
Dude,
that.
see what happens.
Yeah, do it. Let's see. I might like it, you know what I mean, or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, yeah. I figured that you might like that. I was gonna ask. I didn't never ask you about that yet, but yeah, here we go. We asked on the air, so everybody gets to hear what we thought. But yeah, it was really cool. Yeah, I try to do something like that for every show. I've never used AI. I use a couple of platforms. Some people use Canva. I'm using something called Plasty or whatever, and I bought a lifetime. Canva just got too expensive for me. I'm like, man, that thing's costing $15-16 a month, and I'm not really using it enough. Plasty, I bought a lifetime license for, and yeah, and I can just it can do almost all the same stuff, which is kind of cool. And that's honestly a cool ass cup too, by the way. I've been seeing you suck that down, yeah. But yeah, let's
Got my tea in it.
yeah. But yeah, and we love everybody. I thank everybody for tuning in and hanging out and spending an hour of your life with me and AJ, man. It was really
Yay.
fun. Yay, it's really fun. And once again, we know that your time is valuable. And yeah, I can't say
I
you
appreciate all of you that spent like 5 minutes listening to me yap about McRib.
McRib, not the McDouble, not the Big Mac, not the quarter pounder.
McRib.
The McRib, and yeah. But thanks, AJ, man. Really fun. I can't wait to do it again. Honestly, we'll just we'll stay in touch, and we'll figure out when we're going to do it again. Seems like
Hell yeah.
Wednesdays is your day that you have. It's probably the easiest time for you to do it. So I'm okay with Wednesdays. It wasn't
Hell
too
yeah.
hard. It wasn't too hard on me today. So yeah, we were doing it on Sundays before because Scar was one that she was doing on Sundays. That was her day that she kind of had off or whatever. And yeah, but anyway, I haven't heard from Scar lately. I see her posting a little bit again, so maybe she's starting to come back out of hibernation. Maybe we'll do a 3-person show before too long or whatever.
Yeah.
I love Scarlett, and yeah, and I appreciate you, AJ, for jumping in and helping us get the thing back off the ground again. Maybe we'll grow into something cooler, and do something cool.
Hell yeah. I'm excited for it.
Okay, love you guys, and yeah. I'm going to end the stream now. It's going to do a little weird thing. It'll take a minute. And for me and you, AJ, it'll kind of go dark, and we'll know that everybody else is done with us, But hang on for a minute. We can kind of FaceTime for just a second off the scenes where nobody knows what's happening. Cool. Love you guys. See you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in to Sound Bytes Podcast. Check us out and go and subscribe, hit all the buttons, do all the cool shit. Thanks.